Hey guys, it's Lori, and today's Angel of the Week. Now, this one took a period of time. It's not actually an angel, it is the Holy Spirit. And now, when people think of the Holy Spirit, they only associate it with certain belief systems, but it's a universal energy, just like God, source, universe. It's a universal energy that connects us no matter what we believe. Okay. Just like the angels, that's why I love working with the angels, is they are non-denominational. Now, what I've just a little quick side note on that, I've learned that the angels do help and they're involved in different religions and belief systems. But overall, they're just here to support our journey. Okay. And so with the Holy Spirit, it did give me a message about people awakening and how sometimes they lose themselves on that spiritual path and go down all these rabbit holes and they don't stay grounded in the human experience. And then at the end, we will do like an activation working with the Holy Spirit. And I would like to know like what you guys felt or different topics or angels you would like me to work on. And I'm going to go ahead and get us all prepared. So we're just going to close our eyes real quick. Place your hands on your heart and your stomach if you would like to. We're focusing on the Holy Spirit, our guardian angels connecting with us, and Archangel Michael overseeing as we connect to the Holy Spirit. No one owns or controls the Holy Spirit. It is a energy that brings in love, joy, and prosperity. So we're going to start the process now, and then we'll do something at the end of, you know, I did some automatic writing. After that, we'll do some more with the Holy Spirit. So we're just opening the heart center, allowing the Holy Spirit to come by us and enter and bless. Okay, so here is um, you know, for some people, I'll just tell you up front, I have tried every damn belief system. I was raised Catholic, so I do some of the Catholic like rosary chaplet prayers and things of that nature. I still feel like there's positive energy in it, but I also utilize stuff from Buddhism or Hinduism or whatever else it may be. Like I went to a Lutheran church, the Baptist church. And then when I decided in my early 20s, I was just going to be an atheist, that's when my spiritual gifts, a door opened. I saw spirits and angels everywhere, right? When I was like, I'm going to be an atheist. I don't know if there's anything there. And then, bam, I was like, oh, yeah, there's something there, all right. But anyway, don't take it from me. Have your own experience with the Holy Spirit. Okay. Anyway, so there's a phrase where, in certain books and things of that nature, it's like God's victory is already won. So you can use this and put the Holy Spirit in there or Jesus or angels or your guides, or the victory is already won. That's very important. That's our theme for today. So this is a little bit of what the Holy Spirit kind of brought to me. I connected with it with my guardian angels. Okay. So you always do stuff through angels to help to make sure that what you're getting is safe. Okay. I am here to encourage people to not give up on life and especially life issues and numbing yourself with staying busy all the time, TV and internet usage, allowing technology to do all the work and think for you, which I have seen more and more that this is happening. It's a big problem in the school system as well. And I think for you, addictions of all types could be something to really work through and look at. So sometimes it's alcohol or substances. Those are things you want to look at, including hiding. And now this is a big one for people watching this channel. When if you've been on the Awakening channel for, a lot of years, or you're just opening up to everything and you're fascinated and you're looking at all these different things, okay? Sometimes people hide in the spirit world to escape their normal life. And the Holy Spirit said, you're not here to wake up and then disappear from your human life. You still have to participate in the everyday activities. Okay. Um, the Holy Spirit said that the whole purpose of coming here, we go through this layer of forgetfulness so we can rediscover our spirit side and source of all life, you know, and then that's when the magic happens in our lives. When we open up to something greater than us, when we get out of the mundane and all these types of things. Okay. So it's like you're here to laugh, you're here to experience joy, companionship, and friendship. Not only just focusing on what's going wrong with the world or complaining. You're here to bring out the best that you could possibly get from your own life. That's what I heard from it. The mass awakening is occurring and will continue. You're not here to lose yourself in spiritual pursuits that take away from living in the 3D world completely. Your lessons learned in other lifetimes had to be worked on and dealt with now. Okay, so there's a lot of souls, you know, where more the all the babies that are being born now are like old souls. We're not getting too many new souls in. That's what I heard, like brand new souls, because they have contributed to the world falling apart, the brand new ones, a lot. So the old souls that have the agenda for good are coming in, okay? Because we do have ones that had an agenda for darkness. And the contrast of life, the light and dark here. We're here to experience all these things in within our self and our personality and work through that. Okay. So at times life can be hard, and you're here to experience love, relationships, family, health, and life goals. You wake up and realize you are just a drop in the ocean, and everything that you do reflects others. Okay. So I'm going to stop there for a second. Like if you're let's see, somebody's waking up and they're utilizing spell work, or they're utilizing law of attraction, or they're, just trying all these different styles and techniques and reading tarot and doing Akashic records, all these types of things. Okay. What you do in your everyday life is waking up others. It's causing a ripple effect. So you want to think about what I'm doing every day. Is this causing a negative effect or a positive effect for me and others around me? So that, like the Holy Spirit is saying, you're a drop in the ocean, and everything that you do, what other people do comes back. What you do or radiate out or cause to happen comes back. So everything comes back sooner or later. So sometimes we see people doing spell work, but they're doing stuff to harm other people. It always comes back in some way. So it's like, is it really worth it, the price that I have to pay on my energetic body for me getting back at someone that I'm upset with, or a lover I'm jealous for, or, jealous over, or something? Okay. So that's what they want people to look at. Okay. So that's the angels in general coming in too. So let's get back to what the Holy Spirit wrote. Okay. You have the Holy Spirit living in your heart. You would not be alive if the source, like Holy Spirit, God was not in you. We're all a part of it. And what I heard is um, the Holy Spirit can dwell in your heart and wake up more psychic gifts and telepathy when you're ready. Okay. It wakes up communication. The Holy Spirit, I heard, wakes up empathy for yourself and others. So you need to think about, okay, in my life right now, am I just focusing on my needs? Am I using my abilities and gifts that have woken up to like hurt other people? Or I'm doing all of a sudden I see this a lot, okay, with people. They start practicing their gifts and then, oh, I'm a gifted psychic medium. I'm going to go out and make millions. And then they go on that path. And then they're successful for a while. But what happens is spirit sees your heart. And if your heart isn't in a place of I'm giving back versus greed, like then stuff doesn't work out as well. Your abilities could close down. You can attract negative entities. They'll feed off of your feelings about the greed over things. Now, what I heard is there's nothing wrong with charging. This is just a little side note, and then I'll get back to it. There's nothing wrong with charging people. Like if you're someone like me, I do charge for services, things of that nature, but I also do a lot of free stuff where I give back to people. Like this channel, I'm not expecting people to go and buy my products and services, but if they want more from me, which helps me to grow, which helps me to continue to give messages, then I'm all for it. And spirit always brings someone. Okay. Now, here's what else the Holy Spirit said: live a balanced life with spirit. People forget and focus on things where they're, again, it's like losing yourself in the astral, losing yourself on, all these different things you can experiment and try. And you get caught up in those types of things, and it attracts. The reason why the Holy Spirit is saying this is that not everybody is fully using their gifts appropriately to best benefit themselves, or people are using it in a negative way, which attracts attachments. So whenever you let's say somebody has awoken and they start using their gifts, I use the example about somebody is like, oh, I can talk to departed people, now I'm going to make millions and be a national known medium. Okay, so I'm just using this as an example. It's like what happens over time if your heart isn't focused on service first, and then the money comes. Okay, that's how spirit told me. Your heart is focused on giving back in service, not being a people pleaser, not over giving, having assertiveness and boundaries. Okay, but if you're not focused on being of service, then you can attract negative entities, attachments, and they will come and bother you. On the flip side of that, if you start building your spiritual abilities up and you're not protecting yourself enough, you're not grounded enough, you don't want to wake up this stuff and then you're not continuing to develop it or protect it. No, I've seen this as well, where people, they get excited, they start reading tarot, they start doing psychic stuff, training their abilities, and then they think of it like a hobby, and then they stop. And you know what? By that time, if you stop, then you've opened yourself up psychically for things to come and be by you. They'll be attracted to you. They'll see what you have done. So you want positive forces and beings. So if there's anybody here that they've started to open their gifts and then they stopped, you're still going to have stuff happen to you because you opened the door already. You have to work on closing the door, focus on psychic protection. I always tell my clients this. I'm the one reading you, but you're still susceptible to things. So you need to take care of your energy accordingly. Okay, so let's get back to it. So the Holy Spirit says, live a balanced life with spirit. It's like the Holy Spirit was saying people forget, they get sucked into the spirit world and then they don't want to deal with regular life. It's like they just want to leave and go home, which I had something like that happen to me where I was like, I started to remember lifetimes I had and things I did in the higher realms and going to school. And I just was like, screw this life. I want to get the, I want to hop the first train out of here. And they just remind me, hey, you did come here to have a human experience. So what's going wrong in your life? So the Holy Spirit is encouraging you. If you are having a wonderful, active spiritual life, but your relationships are bad, your family situation is bad, your health is horrible, ding, 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 that's the spiritual stuff is not an escape route. It oftentimes when you wake up, it makes you look more at those issues. Okay. So that it's like you need to go and work through it. A lot of people, they'll go to healers, they'll try to heal stuff away, and they don't deal with the emotional issues underneath, which we're seeing now. More people are aware that stuff starts on a emotional, spiritual level, and then it over time, if you don't deal with it, it manifests as a physical health condition. So the Holy Spirit wants you to connect with it more, live a balanced life. Like, okay, I'm going to don't be gone in the astral all the time or the spirit world all the time. And you're not working on why you are in this physical body. Because guess what? While you're trying to escape and have a life somewhere, you may be living multiple lives all at once and you're lost in those lives, but you're not anchored here. What's going to happen is you're going to have to repeat the lifetime. You're going to have same issues, same lifetime until you're like, okay, I can go and develop my spirituality and see what's going on and astral travel or whatever I want to do. But I'm also going to work on those relationships. I'm going to work on my health. I'm going to work on parts of my life that are neglected. Okay, so that's what I got. And then so if you realize, so this message isn't for everybody, okay? So take what you want from it, but it's mostly for the people where they're kind of sucked into spirituality full time, or they're lost in the spirit world. It's like have a grounded life, and this also could be for people new to this stuff, or they're in the middle of the road. Balance yourself. Okay, I need to do things in the physical world. I need to hang out with friends. I need to work. I need to, whatever your heart's desires, so you stay grounded. Something needs to change. And if you figure out that this is you need to reevaluate your life. Okay? So here's where the Holy Spirit says, utilize me, the Holy Spirit. Sit or think about me. Think and feel me in everything. So you can also do this with God, Jesus, things of that nature. Utilize me, think about me, feel for me, and I'm everything in what's surrounding you. So if you're just sitting in a room, okay, I'm feeling for the Holy Spirit within this room. The walls, the floors, the objects, everything is reflective of the Holy Spirit. So again, Holy Spirit, God, Jesus, whatever you're looking for, but this is the focus. Holy Spirit wants to work with you. And I am in everyone and everything. The Holy Spirit is with you now as you're watching this. Your guardian angels want me to tell you this, that they're coming close to you And they also are embodied with all these energies. So the ball of light from your guardian angel is coming and touching your heart to ensure you can feel the Holy Spirit. It's a neutral, loving energy that no one can control. No one can, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing this reading because the angel, my guardian angels told me the Holy Spirit wants to give messages, and then I focused on working with it. Okay. All components of humanity and spirit need balance, healing, and rejuvenation. And that does not stop after you pass away. It's not just rainbows and unicorns on the other side. You're still working through things. Take this as a sign to shift in a new direction, especially if you're called to this video. So here's our last part. So the Holy Spirit is living within me. I invite it in. And this is what it wants me to tell you, is that you can connect with it. I'm listening for the Holy Spirit. I'm feeling its light. What does it want to show or tell me about my life? And then you can pause this video if you want and start it back up when you're ready. But the Holy Spirit, what does it want to show me? And then you can even say, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. So if you're someone who's watching this and you've never connected with spiritual stuff, you're not that sensitive, it may take a little bit of time, but just imagine like pink light, baby blue light, yellow light, gold light, silver light, embodying you, coming in through the head, going into the heart, and it's filling your entire energy. I open myself up to the Holy Spirit now. It knows my path and what I need, and I allow it to work on that for me. So here's where you can think about things that you would like work with. The Holy Spirit's victory is already won. So that's something, that you can focus on. The Holy Spirit's victory is already won. So you can focus on problems in your life. You're giving it to the Holy Spirit, things you're worried about. You can even see or think about like health issues. I'm giving it to the Holy Spirit. I'm allowing myself to receive and return. I'm not trying to control what's going to happen. I'm just allowing things to flow. I'm receiving, I'm receiving, I'm receiving. The Holy Spirit's victory is already won. And why I say that is because it's very important that you embody this energy to see the change happen. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, guys. And if you felt anything from the video, or again, if you'd like to like and subscribe, share with me different topics, I will see you guys next time.